Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the WrestleMania Night 2 Sunday Predict the Outcome Prediction Special. Coming up, we're going to have a lot of matches coming up here for Predict the Outcome for WrestleMania Sunday. You can see right here, these are the matches right here. You're going to see these 6 matches that you're going to see tonight, including the World Heavyweight Championship match between CM Punk and the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. That's for the world title. That's going to be coming up later at the end of the night. We'll see that. But kicking things off for here on ESPN will be Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. These two beasts, these two behemoths collide. And they'll collide on WrestleMania Sunday. That'll be the first match of WrestleMania Sunday, kicking off. It's been a somewhat so WrestleMania, but we hope this one be the one that brings it on home. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. And we said we got archives from last night. If you missed it, we have WrestleMania Night 1 Saturday. Predict the outcome. Some of the matches were true that I predicted, and some was a miss. That I thought that Randy Orton was going to win the WWE title, but he didn't. Cody Rhodes still retained the championship. But we also have the recap show as well. We'll have the recap show a little bit later on, immediately following WrestleMania. So don't miss that dive. Stay tuned. All right, let's get started with this right here. This is the match that you're going to be seeing tonight for WrestleMania Sunday. The first match of the night, it'll be on ESPN. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. This was the fans been wanting and been waiting for. You're going to get that first match tonight. And how all this got started. Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi, the challenge that nobody didn't see coming. Brock Lesnar issued an open challenge. And Oba Femi, we thought Seth Rollins was going to take the open challenge, but it was none other than Oba Femi. Oba Femi picked up Brock Lesnar up and did that sky the limit power bomb and sent his message and pointed at the WrestleMania sign and made Brock know that he's coming for Brock. And tonight is the night. Could we see a star be made tonight in the crowning nearly 25 years ago when Brock Lesnar came to WWE? This match is these behemoths. Even Triple H had to do a contract signing, and it got too intense, volatile. It was just so intense. This match right here will be the match of the night. I guarantee it. But it's not easy to miss that Oba Femi wants his hands on Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar wants his hands on Oba Femi. This match has been in the works for months since the Royal Rumble, and now we get to see this match coming. Oba has Brock's number, but will Brock Lesnar find a way to win this match tonight and not let Oba put him over? That's the question everybody wants to know. Will Brock put Oba over tonight? And the question is, I hope so. This will be Oba Femi's night tonight for him to win over Brock Lesnar and solidify his status as the next big man in WWE that can go agility wise and stuff. The question that everybody wants. Look for Oba Femi to win over Brock Lesnar and doing that sit out power bomb once again. Can we show that sit out power bomb again? What a moment that was. Michael Cole even said it was a holy S moment. And could it be a holy S moment tonight when Oba Femi gets done with Brock Lesnar and win on Brock Lesnar? That's the question. So look for Oba Femi to win over Brock Lesnar and defeat Brock Lesnar, and Oba Femi will go on his way to the next level. Another match that we're going to be looking forward to seeing tonight will be a six-man intercontinental ladder match. These six men are somewhat high flyers. Some of them, Rusev's not like a high flyer, a brawler. You got JD Madonna, Dragon Lee, Penta, the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Javon Evans, Rey Mysterio, and Rusev. Who's gonna emerge between these six men to win it? Could it be a free for all? Could be a free for all, seeing that Rusev, who's really the strongest out of all the five, out of the six, could it's a continental champion. You know, like I said, Rusev could be could could do it, and we'll see. Rusev's been pounding, grounding everybody lately. And Rusev's been saying that. Even Rey Mysterio said that he wanted to join in on the fray. Rey Mysterio wanted to get in on it, and Rey Mysterio um added himself into the match. Rey Mysterio said that he's going to do what he's going to do. Um, Also, too, this ladder match is no weak for the heart. I can tell you that right now. These ladder matches and stuff do play a pivotal role into careers and making careers and stuff. But I could see Penta retaining the Intercontinental Championship and Penta walking out still Intercontinental Champion. Um, that's what my money's on Penta. Penta getting the job done in Penta, staying claim to regaining this match for Penta. So look for Penta to stay Intercontinental Champion tonight. So look for that as well. Another match where I think going to be the third match of the night will be for the coveted United States Championship. It's going to be Trick Williams. Let's go Trick Williams. Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. Tell right, Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. Trick Williams whooped that Trick. This is his first WrestleMania, and Trick Williams wants to become the next United States champion. And I believe he is. Trick Williams holding the belt. Like the belt is already his. The belt's gonna be his at the end of the night. But could we see a double turn tonight for Trick Williams being a babyface, then a heel, as well as Sami Zayn being the heel? They've been teasing it lately. But seeing how all that's gonna play out for Trick Willie, Sami Zayn. Not that part right here. Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. They go with Lil Liotti. I don't know if Lil Liotti's gonna still be part of WrestleMania or what, but he don't. Hey. But we see that we see that looks like Sami Zayn was trying to give Carmelo Hayes, who I believe got snubbed at WrestleMania. This should have been a triple threat match, but it hasn't. But the cards have been decked out. So it's going to be Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was trying to give Carmelo a chance, but Sami Zayn had a match against Carmelo and didn't come out. Trick Williams came in, and now know Trick Williams and Carmelo will go. Look for like I said, Sami Zayn's gonna be healed. He's gonna be really pissed off and PO. But look for Trick Williams to win the United States Championship. That's a given right there. Trick Williams winning the US Championship and retaining and getting the gold out for Sami Zayn. Uh, Looking forward to seeing that as well. Another match that everyone's been talking about and buzzing about will be um Jade Cargill. I meant to say Jade. Jade Cargill defends her WWE Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. That's gonna be one of the matches tonight. You'll see at WrestleMania. These two powerhouses go one on one. Jay doesn't feel like Rhea is not in her league. Well, Jay has been attacking Rhea after Rhea won the chamber to get the shot. Jay wants to show Rhea Ripley that she's gonna be getting as the win the chamber at. But when Rhea got allies in her help of her friend Sami Zayn. I mean, Io Sky got snubbed too for WrestleMania. She was the biggest star at last year's WrestleMania, and she got snubbed again this year. Well, it looks like Jay found some new recruits, and Jay found B-Fab and Mission do her dirty work. B-Fab Mission doing the dirty work for Jay. Rhea Ripley watching doesn't have nothing to go. I mean, this match right here is that, but like I said, I think Rhea Ripley's more focused on her friendship with Jay rather than focus on the championship. I think Rhea's gonna be focused, but she's gonna be focused enough. So look for Jay to retain her women's championship over Rhea. I don't think Jay is gonna Rhea trying to help Jay build up her confidence and stuff. So look for that. Without Bianca Belair was gonna come back. Not gonna be coming back. Congratulations once again for Bianca Belair. But Rhea Ripley and Jay, Rhea Ripley and Jay, we're gonna see that. But look for Rhea Ripley's gonna be a little bit out of luck. But hey, that happens. But look for Jay Cargill to retain her women's championship as well. Speaking about that, another match that we're going to be seeing. Dominik Mysterio taking on the Demon, Finn Balor. Finn Balor, the Demon. Finn Balor saying he's going to bring back the Demon. I think they should have just let it be a surprise rather than telling it what it was, but you know how they go. Dominik Mysterio will get an opportunity to meet the Demon. Demon Finn Balor has been seen since Roman Reigns and stuff. But Finn has been sending messages to Dominic and stuff. Finn and Dominic on what was going on and stuff. But we see that the Judgment Day was the root of the problem. Dominic claims that Finn wanted to be a leader and saying the Judgment Day was not about leaders, it was just about people who had equal footing. Well, tonight will be a totally different story as Finn Balor there. He's bringing back the demon for one night only to show Dominik Mysterio what he's been missing and stuff. So it has been a true word or words between the demon and Finn Balor, Finn Balor and Dominic. Look for the demon to win over Dominik Mysterio. Dominic thinks he's gonna have the upper hand, but it's not gonna be that easy for Dominik Mysterio. I'm surprised the Triple A Championship is on the line, but yeah, what it is. Look for Finn Balor to win. Keep it going, I guess. We'll see what's gonna be next. But that's how it's gonna be. Well, speaking of that, we get to the main event. The main event will be for the world's heavyweight championship. The world title is on the line. Um, CM Punk set to defend the world championship against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and CM Punk go for the title. CM Punk claims Roman Reigns a part-timer. He comes when he wants to come. Roman saying that CM Punk wants to be like him, wants to do everything. They've been taking personal shots at each other, digs at each other lately, but it's all going to come to a head tonight at WrestleMania between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. These two men want to really, they can't stand each other's guts. They've been at each other's throats, putting each other through tables week by week, saying insults to each other. It all boils down, it all comes to a head at this time and this moment and stuff. So we see a lot of stuff happening and stuff like that. But Roman Reigns versus CM Punk tonight at Mania for the World Championship that's gonna close out WrestleMania until it's been see you can see CM Punk powerbombing Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns said something disrespectful to Punk. And Punk also Roman Reigns said something that Punk was too old to be in this business. That Punk's approaching nearly 50 years old. Well, Roman's is in his 40s. So Roman's in his prime. But a lot of cheap shots and insults that's been heading this way. So CM Punk said the same thing. That Roman Reigns can't measure the stick because he's doing what TKO wants him to do. So this world championship match is a symbol to that. And we also had got this right here that CM Punk sent this message that he's going to be bringing back his old school ways. Now, let's hear what Roman Reigns had to say, and listen carefully what Roman Reigns had to say. Take a look.
Understand what this place looks like sometimes, but I know my instincts, and I know pro wrestling, and I know what it looks like when there's a fighting champion, there's somebody who cares and believes, and that's what you're gonna get when CM Punk wins at WrestleMania.
Defended the title 3 times. You've had it, what, the whole year? You're not a fighting champion. You're not even a fighter. We've seen how that went. Coddled by management because I'm money, and they've known that since the beginning. I told them I'm an unsigned billion-dollar check. Go back and find it. It's in the archives. You don't have that type of confidence because you're not the type of man I am. You're not cut from the same fabric as me. It blows my mind that you think we're fucking equals. In which way? It's only going to take the first couple of minutes for the whole world to see. There's no way we could ever be on the same level. Coddled. The whole industry coddles you just by having you in it. You talk about the old timers, those were tough guys. We've seen what happens when you try to be a tough guy. We put our whole reputation, the whole art form on the line for you because what? 100,000 internet marks love you from the beginning? Let's go back to your journey days when you were on the indies. It was the shits. An embarrassment. There's not a legend in my family that respects you. You're the reason we don't let marks in the business. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. On Sunday, it ends for you.
All right, you heard from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns really ain't playing. Roman Reigns been trying to get under CM Punk's skin for quite some time. CM Punk and Roman Reigns will do battle for the World Championship tonight. The world title is on the line. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win this match. This is a toss-up to me when you think about it. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. These two men can't stand each other one bit. I'm pulling for Punk because I want Punk to win because Punk's been saying like he's been practicing when he's been preaching. He's been there constantly, time after time after time. But Roman Reigns saying that he needs to come to, he has to come to bring the world championship back to relevancy again, like he did the Universal Championship. So, like I said, this match right here is deeply personal, deeply uh, a toss up because either way it goes, one of these men will be leaving WrestleMania as the world champion, and you got to know, you got to wonder who's going to make that move. Who's going to be the first man to say, "I don't want to do this no more." Even Roman Reigns saying, if he don't win the world championship, he don't feel like that. It ain't no matter to him being at Mania, being in WWE no more. He feels like his time has come and gone. But it's just like that, a time or place for that. But it's could it be Roman's time again? But I'm like, Punk, Roman Reigns gonna make a commitment to be like Cody Rhodes and start, showing up. I would want him to, but at the same time, I just don't see it. And when folks do those guarantees and stuff like, if I don't win, I'm done. They end up winning. So, like I said, I'm going with Punk. I hope Punk can pull it out. And Punk, like he said, he's been a lifer on Raw. He's been putting in the grind and stuff. I don't think Roman Reigns is going to do that. Roman Reigns is going to come when he wants, come as he pleases, and not try to. He's saying that he's got to build up stars, but he's saying nobody they can't. He has to come out here doing himself. So I don't know. Like I said, it's kind of tough to figure out and root out that. But like I said, it's going to be that. But it's always something with CM Punk always saying that he'll try to make an out. But I want him to win. Don't get me wrong. I think CM Punk will win, in my belief. He should win, but if he don't win, we all know who's gonna win at the end of the night. And what is this? Like I said, what this Pat McAfee knows that we know. Why is CM Punk even having a word of words with Pat McAfee? Roman Reigns be part of that situation with Pat McAfee, this team TKO situation, because this came out the blue. Roman Reigns and CM Punk really having their fist that cuffs the fist and all that stuff. So I mean, it's a lot going on, a lot to intake here too between it, because you can see that being that way. So look for CM Punk, in my belief, to win and hopefully put in to Roman Reigns and probably get that respect that he so richly deserved from Roman. Hopefully Roman will give CM Punk a little respect at the end of the night. So we'll see how this all gonna go. But my pick is CM Punk will leave WrestleMania tonight, still the world champion. We saw Cody last night, his counterpart from SmackDown, kept his championship intact. Can Punk do the same and do it for the Raw brand? We'll see if that be the case. So we'll see how all that's going to go down. But like we said, don't forget, we'll have the WrestleMania recap show. Did my predictions come true between Roman Reigns and CM Punk? That's the question that everybody wants to know. And hopefully we get the answers later on tonight. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the WrestleMania Sunday Predict the Outcome special. I've been your host, Kendra Dix, saying so long. We'll see you immediately following WrestleMania Night 2 Sunday here